Alistair Cook latched onto the short ball, hit it quite well and then watched with horror as Mitchell Starc held a superb plunging catch at fine leg. It was a near-carbon copy of Cook's dismissal in the second test at Adelaide 4 years ago. And we all know what happened in that series. Let us hope it is not an omen. Alistair Cook is dejected after being dismissed on day 3 of Ashes series. Alistair Cook walks off after being caught by Mitchell Starc in Brisbane Cooks' departure for just 7 after making just 2 in the first innings was the worst possible start to the tour for the former captain. He also struggled for form in the warm-up games, not helped by suffering from a stiff back and a tummy bug. Let's be honest, Cook is becoming a worry. When England arrived in Australia, the concern centred on inexperienced international batsmen such as Mark Stoneman, Vince and Dawid Malan. Cook and Joe Root were meant to be the bankers, but they have been signs for some time that Cook is in decline. Not a dramatic falling of the cliff sort of decline, but a gradual reduction in his powers and runs output. Ethers and Aussie counterpart Robert Craddock trade blows after day 3 of the Ashes. Mitchell Johnson celebrates bowling out Alistair Cook in Adelaide in 2013. Australia players celebrate after Alistair Cook was dismissed in Brisbane. Cook has scored 3 test centuries since October 2015. There have been highlights. Remember, he scored 243 against West Indies at Edgbaston in the Pink Ball Test last summer, and he is on his way to 12,000 test runs. But that is a modest recent record. Battered and bruised Ashes 2017. 5 key moments from day 3 at the Gabba. It is highly unlikely that Cook will again reach the heights of 201,011 when he scored an incredible 766 runs during England's triumph down under. Of course, few batsmen in history have reached such heights. Cook has been very relaxed on this tour, delighted to be free from the burden of captaincy. It means fewer media interviews, no meetings with the match officials, no team selection to worry about, and happy to allow the management to make strategic decisions. Joe Root and Mark Stoneman fight to 332 at stumps after dramatic third day when is the first Ashes test between Australia and England. What time? How to watch the England v Australia 2017 Ashes highlights for free. When is the Ashes and what TV channel is it on? Punches thrown as mass brawl breaks out in stands during England's Ashes clash. England Ashes hero Freddie Flintoff is convinced the world is flat. Cook's departure for just 7 was the worst possible start to the tour for the former captain, but he looks less relaxed when bowlers nibble away at his off-stump. He perished in that fashion in the first innings of the first test here when Starc found the outside edge of his bat. It is a definite vulnerability in his game and has been for some time. Cook has to discover some form and confidence in the coming weeks, otherwise England's chances of retaining the Ashes are minimal. BT Sport is the only place to watch the Ashes live from Australia. Former England cricket captain Michael Vaughan claims Australia have been allowed to grab the momentum after day 3 of the Ashes.